looking at what Luka did. I mean, obviously he put up great numbers throughout the entire playoffs in this series. He was averaging 32, 9.2 boards, 6 assists, 1.6 steals. He got to the free throw line 57 times during this series. And even that closeout game last night, he was 28, 9, and 6, and he had a terrible game last night.
It felt
Especially,
bad. That was like the
yeah,
worst, 30-point near triple double ever. So like when you look at it on the box score, but it doesn't tell the story. Like he didn't have a
no.
great impact on the
And
game.
and in that first half especially, I was really, really disappointed in a lot of the plays. Obviously, he looked exhausted, but the effort level, the attitude, the body language of him,
Yeah.
especially in the first half, was really, really disappointing to see. And that
Yeah.
can't be how a leader reacts. He has to change that. He can't be that guy who, if he misses a shot, doesn't get a call. He just stands there with a face on him, looking at the referees. He's got to work hard. He's got to get up and down the court, and he's got to get in better shape. Jason Kidd, he made a comment after the game,
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah, about how hungry they're going to be and that they're trained to be playing in May or June. We all know who that was directed at.
Yeah.
Luca's got to step up big in this off season. He's got to become a better defender, and a key doing that is getting himself in better shape. That's what's going to help him become a better defender and not be so easy to blow past. I'm looking at what I'm seeing here, and I'm thinking of, remember in the Last Dance when and Jordan came back for the 94-95 season, and he wasn't in the right shape or anything, and he went superhuman for the entire off season to get himself back in elite shape, and then marched on with the Bulls in 95-96. I'm looking at Luka and saying, if you want to be the best, you need to put in that sort of effort this off season. Get yourself in the most elite shape possible to be able to really take this team on and be ready. You cannot be tired. When you got a team on your back, you are not allowed to get tired, especially not in the most crucial moments of the season.
I think that's an important point to reflect back on our comparison with Larry Bird, and I think we really need to talk about that's something that has to be earned. Luka has to earn that because Larry Bird is a two-way player.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was not just a one-way player. He was a three-time NBA All Defensive second team, and
Underrated defender he was.
yeah, and I don't think that Luka will ever get to that point. But it's just getting back on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, it wasn't, and I'm not going to buy the tiredness because he played basically, how many minutes did he even take off in the second half? It felt like he played every minute of
he
the
played
second
a minute
half.
until they
Yeah.
brought the bench on there.
So, he had enough energy to do that. And it was tough, but he did it. And credit for him for doing it. But there was no excuse for him to be just missing shots and then not getting back on defense. I mean, that was the thing, just like had me, I felt in the beginning, like they're not winning this game because they were only, and I texted you this and I felt really strongly about this, that I feel like against the Warriors, who we just talked about, who they are as a team in the pantheon of NBA history, like for Luka to beat the Warriors in this situation, in this point in history, would be his pathway to being the best player in the league. This was a door that wasn't wide open. I mean, it was a door he had to break down, but he didn't really respond to the challenge. I don't want to hear the box score, and it's just all about the effort. And we'll see what he does in the offseason. Because look what Jokic did. I mean, Jokic took his conditioning seriously, and he's been a MVP 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. That's just simple. And Jokic has become a good defender. Absolutely a good defender. There's a pathway here for Luka to be the best player in the league. And it just comes down to more effort and being an average defender and just stop complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Just that the complaining is so infectious. And I think that it really sucked the life out of the team at times when, Luka's complaining still, well, Spencer Dinwiddie's hitting a contested three. Like how does that motivate the team? It's tough. It's tough to watch because I love the guy, but he said it himself. He's still young. He's 23 years old. He's gonna learn. He's gonna mature, and I think that's something you had to see from Tatum too. I think who's still learning, but at least brings it defensively.
Yeah, it's the little things. It often comes down to the little things. He's got all the talent, but is he willing to put in the effort, put in the sacrifice that we see from all the elite players and a lot of the role players, even just with the Warriors, you see the role guys always just stepping up with some hustle plays, like Looney with all the offensive boards and different things like that. Just little hustle plays. Those are the sort of things that help win in crucial moments.
Thanks for watching Coast to Coast on YouTube. For full episodes, check out the show wherever you get your podcasts. And for all the best hot takes, subscribe to the Coast to Coast YouTube channel below.